Now then, let's begin. So I'm going to create a new file, new part. On the front plane, I'm going to insert a curve through XYZ points. Okay, insert point through XYZ points, and then it's going to have that box, a browse. I'm going to point it towards my points, so it is in we're looking for a text file, so let's add the large one first. Okay, added, then we'll press OK. Okay, so we now have a curve there. Let's insert the smaller curve, insert curve, same, through XYZ points, browse, it's a text file, we'll add the smaller curve. Okay, and OK. So we now have two curves. Now we need to make some sketches. Let's say I'm going to draw a wing that's let's do it as a meter long. Okay, so I'm going to set my options to make sure we're dealing in terms of units, we're dealing in millimeters. So document properties, units, so we're dealing in millimeters. Okay, so just ignore that, I'm just setting my unit. So what I want to do is on the front plane I'm going to insert a sketch. Okay, I've already got that curve, that's my outline, so I need to create a sketch of the outline. So what I do is right click, insert sketch, which I've done, it's there, and I will select the big curve and click convert entities. So that turns it into, no, that's the wrong tool, I've pressed offset, cancel that. I'm going to convert entities, so this becomes black. That means there's a sketch that's of the same curve outline as a curve on my front plane. Okay, we said we wanted a wing that's a meter wide, so I will insert a reference plane that's parallel to the front plane, parallel to the plane of this drawing, at a meter away. So I'm going to insert surface, insert reference geometry. Where is it? I need to update that to show that I've click update button to finish with my sketch. Then I will insert reference geometry plane. Okay, I want to parallel points, parallel at point, that's how I'm going to define my curve. I want it to be parallel to the front plane, and I'm going to click on the distance button there, and then we said 1 meter, so it's 1,000 millimeters, and then click OK. Okay, so now I have got my plane here a meter away. If I wanted it to be in the other direction, I would have put minus. So let's go back to edit feature. So you would click on reverse direction, which is under here, then the plane will be drawn the other way. So let's do that. We flipped it. Now our plane is here. Now we need to draw our small airfoil onto this plane. So I will select the plane there, right click, insert sketch. Okay, so if I look on the back, the front plane is this end. It doesn't matter, let's use a front plane, and I'm going to look at the back now. That's where we're drawing. I'm going to select the smaller curve, click on it, becomes green. I'm going to convert entities, and the small curve becomes black. That means there's a sketch of the same size on it. Okay, and that's it, our sketch is done. But we said we wanted some twist, didn't we? So we said we wanted the twist at the third of the lift point, or the third of the chord. So we're still in sketch mode. So I will click the center line tool. I will draw a center line from the tip to the nose, which is the origin there. Press escape. I want to draw a vertical line, and here we go, vertical. We know our chord is how big is the chord? I don't remember, so let's dimension it to see. So click. Okay, we said it was 150. I'm going to press escape to cancel that. 150 divided by 3 is 50. So the distance between this, I'm going to click the smart dimension here. Click on the vertical line and click on the nose, on the origin. It's 29, so I'm going to change it to 50. Start 50. Click there you go. That's my third point, the third of the chord. So I want to have a point, to draw a point at the intersection of these two lines. So I select the first line. I can hold Control. I've only got one hand, so I'm going to have to put the phone down for a second. So I'm going to press Control and hold Control in and click on the other line. Okay, so both lines are now selected. And I'm going to click the Draw Point button. So that puts a little asterisk on the intersection point. Okay, so now we're going to rotate that sketch about this point. So I'm going to go Tools, Sketch Tools, Rotate. What entities will I rotate? Well, I want to click on the red area. I want to select the spline, and I might as well select the lines as well. Okay, so I'm going to keep relations. That means they're relations to each other, as in if it's parallel or whatever. The center of rotation, so I'm going to click there to select, so it becomes red. I want to rotate it about that point, and go back to there. The angle, we said 10, so 10 degrees. 10's a bit, it's not enough. I'm going to put, maybe make it 15, and done. I've now rotated it by 15 degrees. Have I? It doesn't look like it's rotated 15 degrees. Let's increase the angle of rotation a bit more. So update the sketch. I'm going to right click on the sketch and edit the sketch. So I'm going to select my curve again. I'm going to go Tools, Sketch Tools, Rotate. This spline is already selected. I'm going to unclick Keep Relations. Center of rotation. We're going to select our point. And oh, there we go. We'll just click the little arrow button until it increases. So there we go. It's more like it. So we're okay. We now have our sketch, so we'll update. Okay, so we now have one face there and another face there. I'm going to pause the video now and start a new video, part 2.